So you are now 27 weeks pregnant, and this is officially the last week of the second trimester. So it's almost time for the final countdown. But in the meantime, let's take a look at how your baby is doing at 27 weeks. So at 27 weeks, textbooks say that your baby is now around 36 centimeters long and is weighing in at over 2 pounds. And size-wise, they are about the size of a head of cauliflower, which I think is pretty big. So what else are they up to? Well, as I mentioned last week, they have started to open their little eyes now, and they may start to distinguish between night and day. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean that they're going to sleep through when they're born though. You may also be feeling hiccups now. I remember this so well. I would just lie back and watch my belly jump and I'd laugh my head off. It was so cute to watch, poor baby, but it's one of those weird and wonderful experiences that you will just never forget. Your baby's brain is now also going through the final stages of fine-tuning with some fast and furious development, and as well as that developing brain, they have also developed taste buds. If you eat spicy food, then that could be one of the reasons for those little baby hiccups. But don't worry, baby will be absolutely fine and they will soon go away, so don't stop eating spicy food if you're craving it. Who wants to see some 27-week scan footage? I thought so. Let's take a look. Now, we've talked about baby, but what about you? How are you feeling, and what is being 27 weeks pregnant really like? Well, here at Channel Mum, we're comparing the textbook versus the truth with some help from some other expectant mums just like you. Can you believe that you are just a week away from the third trimester? I feel like pregnancy drags day to day, but then sometimes it will creep up on you and completely surprise you when you hit that next big milestone. I just can't believe that I've been doing 27 of these videos for you. So what else is new? Well, you are constantly changing now, and I'm sure you're well aware of that, and your body is going to go through a lot in the third trimester. Your uterus, for example, is already the size of a basketball now, and you may notice that your boobs and bum are growing as well. And yes, you may get a few more stretch marks, but it's completely normal, so try not to worry about them for now. Around this stage of pregnancy, a lot of women notice a bit of swelling, particularly around the hands and feet, and also even the face, and this is known as edema. Edema is caused thanks to a buildup of fluid in the body, which is mainly down to the pressure of your uterus on your vena cava, which is the large vein running down the right hand side of your body, which returns blood from the lower limbs back to the heart. So if your rings are feeling tight, then maybe think about threading them onto a necklace for the time being. Oh, and don't forget comfy shoes too. If you do feel like your swelling is excessive, then it's always worth speaking to your midwife about it, because it could be a sign of pre-eclampsia, though this is usually alongside other symptoms too, such as increased blood pressure and protein found in the urine. If you don't have these symptoms, then you have absolutely nothing to worry about. And yes, this swelling will increase the closer you get to birth. I had such a puffy face by the end, but it all goes once baby is here. And now it's time to check out those 27-week bellies.
I think even if I go like this, you can just see that it's all up here. It's mad, it's just this whole band here, whereas this is practically empty.
Here is bump at 27 weeks.
That is her at the moment. See, I really don't think it's that big. So what else can you expect? Well, we've got tons of vlogs over on Channel Mum for every week of pregnancy, including the stage that you're at right now. So let's see what some other mums had to say about being 27 weeks.
27 weeks, I have one more week to go until I'm in my third trimester.
And it feels a little bit like the baby is trying to escape out my throat, because I'm having quite a lot of pressure just here, sort of here.
I don't know if it's because his feet or his arms, whatever it is, are right down that area. I know he wouldn't be engaged yet, but he keeps doing kicks down there and it literally feels like a foot or something is just going to pop out into the world.
So much more higher up, and it's causing me a lot of like, it's probably a lot to do with why I'm not hungry either, because it's squashing my stomach. So when I do eat, I'm full within like no time at all.
I can feel pretty much every movement going at the moment, which is good because it's about time, because I've stopped really feeling the baby move, which is because I have an anterior placenta.
Peeing, I'm up like constantly in the night, probably usually around 2 times a night.
I had a little bit of lightning crotch, and I don't know if that is just like my ligaments moving around or it's her. I'm suspecting it's her because it certainly sort of matches up to times where I can feel her spin round.
I've had loads and loads of energy. I've been going to bed 11 midnight kind of time, which for me is really, really late. Before I was going to bed at like 7:30, waking up about 7 with Jasper, and then being knackered all day.
So it's time to get honest and look at the channel mum, the good, the bad and the ugly of being 27 weeks pregnant. The good. The last week of the second trimester, can you believe it? It's such a good feeling. And another thing to note is that by this point, maternity leave should probably be in sight if you're still working. The bad. Backache. It was around about now for me that I realised how much pressure my growing belly was having on the rest of my body, and I used to have to take myself upstairs early at night just for some relief. I'd watch videos like this one on my phone and eat chocolate and strawberries in bed though, so it wasn't all bad. And the ugly, lightning crotch. This is also known as a few other things, but I actually got this from around 27 weeks onwards, and oh my goodness, it hurt so much. It honestly felt like my baby had a little dagger and was just stabbing me down there. It was so uncomfortable. No one is quite sure of the exact cause of this, but it can be said to be down to baby moving, baby's head engaging, and also nerve pain. But either way, ouch, it hurts. So as always, we hope you've enjoyed watching our textbook versus the truth about being 27 weeks pregnant. We'd love to hear from you and how you're doing in your final week of the second trimester. So be sure to leave us a comment down below and let us know. And if you'd like something to watch after this, then why not check out all the other vlogs from other women who are 27 weeks pregnant right now over on Channel Mum. We'll leave the link down below for you. So that's all from us here at Channel Mum. So you take care, and we will see you and baby next week for week 28.